In my Armand voice, get in here, 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 get in here. Your boy has been working this morning. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Oh, shoot. Oh, I can do it from here. Let me see. Okay, YouTube on. Now let me see. All right. Paste. Stop. Stop. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all get on in here. We are getting ready to go over what's going on in the courthouse, because it's getting ugly over there. Okay. All right. Hey, Miss Felicia, what's going on? What's going on? I'm quite sure that y'all give me my flowers today, because your boy is busy today. Okay? Your boy has been busy today. Give me my flowers, because your boy has been busy today. All right. So, let's go ahead and get into it. When the people get in here, they just gonna have to catch up. Okay? They're gonna have to catch up. Wait a minute. Y'all, we are, I just say this with so much excitement. We are literally, let me see. We're literally 115 subscribers, or 120, I'm sorry, subscribers away from 15K. Literally. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the thing. So, while I got off of my recent live about R. Kelly, child, I started seeing DMs and things rolling in about the Diddy trial. All right. So it seems like the judge is not happy with the defense or the prosecution, for that matter. All right. Now, we thought that he would be discussing like juror numbers, whatever the juror number is. It was redacted from the documentation, but they said that Armand has said, I heard Armand said that he, there's a couple people that have gone off on him this morning that he had to go off on this morning. And they say that the energy around that courthouse is ooh. They say that the stuff going on around in the courthouse is crazy. So we're going to get into everything. Let me see. Okay. Yes, we back, Mama Bees. Great views on this trial case is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is crazy, because I saw yesterday we got, 14,000 views yesterday. Well, we got more than 14,000 views. Probably got about 15,000 views for both videos. Even before that, we started getting some heavy views. So thank you and shout out to y'all, and hopefully you guys subscribe. I did go ahead and close the doors because I don't want no problems today. Okay. People be tight over there at the courthouse today. I seen a few people say, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Tinkerbell? What's going on? How are you? All right. Uh, Pinkerbell. I said Tinkerbell. So let's go ahead and get into what the judge had to say this morning, because the judge was not playing with their ass. Okay. I'm gonna pull up the tweets too, because I want to know exactly what the judge said. All right, let's see here. So Delisa, she's on the stand already. This is day number 20. Did I put 26 or 25? I think I put 20. Okay, yeah. This is day number 25 of the U.S. versus Sean Diddy Combs. The drug mule, Brandon Paul, is set to testify today. Juror number 6 was released yesterday, and then there's another juror that they actually think is having communications with each other. So I got a little bit more details on this. So according to what I read, the judge felt the way about the other juror because juror number 6 received an anonymous text, and the text was like, "Are you a juror in the Diddy trial?" Right? According to where I read this, they said that the juror number 6 didn't respond. However, they think that they are having a conversation about the case. So that's kind of why the other juror is in trouble. Okay. All right, let's get into it. And by the way, he has immunity. Anything before we bring in the jurors? Okay, so he don't get nothing of what the judge said. We don't get nothing of what the judge said? Wait a minute. Okay. Let me make sure that these tweets are in order, because I don't see. All right. Anyway, we're just going to read this. All right, so the judge says anything before we bring the jurors in. Then Agnifilio says, let's get Mr. Combs in. I believe your client would like 10 minutes to review the materials, is what the judge said. Then Agnifilio says, can I ask him that question? Agnifilio says, Mr. Combs waived his right to be present for the immunity application. The judge says, let's proceed. Brandon Paul takes the stand. The government says, did you receive a subpoena? He says, yes. Do you intend on invoking your Fifth Amendment? He says, yes. We purpose the immunity order, says the government. Then the judge says, I will enter it. Thank you, Mr. Paul. Combs is brought in by the U.S. Marshals. Agnifilio says, we are ready to proceed. The judge says, let's have Agent Pendon back on the stand. All rise. The jury enters. Good morning. Let's get back to the London hotel. Who stayed there this day? Pendon says, Sean Combs, Cassie Ventura, and Jules Theodore. What are these Amex charges? Virgin America plane tickets for Jules Theodore. Baby, I remember when I flew on Virgin America from Dallas to LA, and this was right before they got sold. I think Delta bought them out, if I'm not mistaken, or Alaska. Maybe it was Alaska Airlines that bought them out. Child, them tickets was $25, believe it or not. Double tap the screen. I know you lying. 120 people up in here, 134 people now, and 17 likes. Girl, what? Hit that like button. It should really be a study on why it's so hard for the people to hit the like button. I know sometimes we forget, but hit the like button. It's free. It's free. And I don't want to have to put Netta's balls and stuff up here. Or I think I got a different one for y'all. Play with me if you want to. All right, let's see here. She was a fairy. Yep. Why I have that in my head, I don't know. Okay, here we go. All right. Hey, Melanin Beauty, how you doing? How you doing this morning? All right, so let's get into why the judge was mad, because I would have assumed that Inner City Press got that, but they clearly didn't, which is okay. We can just read the article. All right, so here we go. Judge reprimands lawyer over article that revealed details of sealed court proceedings. Okay, so this is literally why the judge is mad. Okay, so let's get into it. Judge reprimanded defense attorneys and prosecutors this morning over an article that he said revealed details of a sealed proceeding held Friday. The judge said that someone is lying, after lawyers from both sides said that they don't know who could have leaked the information. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilio said that he learned of the article when the government sent it to the defense yesterday. One or more people in this courtroom, or designated people who were here on Friday, violated this court's order, the judge said. The judge said that he'd be investigating and threatened to punish any violation, citing his order that threatens punishment as severe as criminal contempt or sanctions. The judge warned both sides that he would seize their devices and compel people to testify under oath if any other violations occur. The judge ain't playing. The judge is not playing. God dog. He's saying that he will seize their devices and compel people to testify under oath if there are any other violations that occur. Yo. I told y'all. And the judge really got it in for the defense. I ain't gonna hold you. Wow. Here's what the other jurors were told about the dismissal of juror number 6. Yesterday, the defense attorney Alexandria Shapiro asked the judge what the other jurors were told about juror number 6's dismissal. Today, the judge said that the other jurors were told that juror number 6 was excused and that they couldn't discuss the circumstances around it. And the jurors were not allowed to discuss it amongst themselves. That's kind of like talking about the case, too. So I see that. The judge told the parties that they were would handle another separate issue with juror number 7. Now, again, they're naming the juror now. When we read the documents yesterday, the juror's name or the number was redacted. But now, here we are, and the juror is here. All right, it's juror number 7. Prosecutor Maureen Comey said that the prosecution will likely rest their case tomorrow, but it could spill into Friday morning. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilio estimated that the defense's case will take between 2 and 5 trial days. That's it. But said that they're still making some adjustments. Y'all know what that tell me? Who the defense thought they had, they don't have no more. The defense went from 2 weeks to now 2 to 5 trial days. 2 to 5 trial days. What the defense got, y'all? What the defense got? What y'all think the defense got? Yeah, the likes is real ashy. 252 people in here. We ain't even got 100 likes, bro. We don't even have 100 likes. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. They wanted it to be over by the end of the month. They wanted the verdict to come down before the 4th of July holiday. So, I mean, Andre says I'm with you. Okay, I'm just making sure it ain't me. Y'all went from 2 weeks to now 2 to 5 trial days, baby. Okay. Talking about they still making some adjustments. I think the people that they thought that they were gonna put up here just ain't here no more. Or they don't want to testify no more. And while the defense was so gung-ho on the prosecution actually losing what's the name? Why is it not coming to me? Y'all been up early if you can't tell, because I've been live 3 times already. What's the child's name? Lord. Gina. There we go. Thank you. Gina. Because they aren't subscribed to the channel. Oh, okay, because I do got it on subscriber only mode. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel. You know, we accept everyone's opinion as long as it's with respect. Okay, over here. But yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. So, y'all, I ain't got the bug y'all today about my lunch. I went to the Walmarts yesterday. I got me some chicken breast. I seen this creamy chicken and rice with cubed chicken breast on TikTok. I did see. I'm gonna have to add my own spin to it though. I had to add my own spin to it. All right. Okay. The judge noted that they could be looking at charging the jury sometime next week, and Agnifilio agreed with the projection. Oh wow. All right. So Combs' former assistant Brendan Paul has pleaded invokes his Fifth Amendment right. And the jury was not present, nor was Combs present at the time when he did do that. So he is set to testify today. The jury is entering, and Delisa Penland, a special agent with the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Southern District of New York, is expected to continue testifying. She is on the stand, by the way. Special agent takes the stand. All right. So the jury, they saw records for flights and hotel reservations for an escort named Jules to travel from Los Angeles to New York City in August of 2009, paid for on Sean Diddy Combs' American Express. The jury also saw text messages between Jules and Cassie Ventura, Combs' ex-girlfriend, in which she thanks him and sends the escort flight information for his flight. For his flight. Delisa Penland, a special agent, also, well, she is on the stand. All right, let's go back to these tweets. Mash that like button. Can I put a GIF on here? Get whatever you call it. A meme about hitting that like button. I don't know if I can. Let me see widget. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Chat widget. Oh, no, I guess not. Sticker. Subscribe, like, and comment. I don't know if this is gonna look good up here. Okay, let's see what it do. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get into it, I promise. All right. Done. Add. And then we're just gonna put it right there. Subscribe and like and comment. Okay? All right. Hit that like button. This is not cute. and subscribe. All right. Let's get into these tweets. Tweet. All right. So we read that about a Virgin American plane for Jules Theodore. All right. All right, here we go. So the government says, what airline is associated with this charge? The agent says, American Airlines from JFK to LA. In the hotel, the Four Seasons, Fort Clayton Howard, a.k.a. Dave. Let's look at 6T108. What is this? A travel invoice for Bad Boys Entertainment. And what is this? A flight for Jules Theodore. What was the payment method? Combs Amex card. And whose name is this invoice in? Mr. Philip Pines, $500 charge for damage to drapes. And what is this? The booking for the Intercontinental in Times Square with the name Frank Black. And this charge? Damages to the penthouse. $46,000 paid on the Amex. That monthly bill was paid by various accounts at Signature Bank. $46,786 to be exact. Jesus. Child, $46,000 to have sex, girl. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen to me and listen to me real good, Linda. Ain't no way. We wasted $46,000 on hotel nights. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Yes, and damages on the business Amex. Yo, I think the prosecution did a good one bringing in these summary witnesses, and I think old boy gonna sing like a canary. I keep telling y'all that. 14.9 already? Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, this is like unreal. Shout out to y'all. 14.9K. All right, that means we a step closer to that 15. Baby, when we hit the 15K, we gonna celebrate, baby. We are going to celebrate. Do y'all hear me? We are going to celebrate. Yeah, $46,000 is insane, bro. Okay, so let's read this one. What's up, Sherman? How you doing? Y'all double tap the screen. It don't cost you a thing, or hit the 3 white dots up at the top right hand corner. Delisa Pendleton, a special agent with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, walked the jury through records related to a September 2014 hotel stay in Los Angeles. The records include charges on Sean Diddy Combs' American Express card for a round-trip flight from New York City to Los Angeles for a man referred to as Dave. Hotel records showed the reservation was made under the name Ellie Moron, with KK, Combs' former chief of staff, listed as the contact. The card on file belonged to Combs. The records also indicated that the guest later requested an additional room be added to the reservation. The credit card statements with those charges was paid off by 5 different bank accounts, including some linked to Bad Boys Entertainment and Combs Enterprises. They got it right there. Y'all talking about, y'all want to know where Rico and where all this trafficking is? It's right there. It's right there. Y'all got it's right there. 438 people is wild. Hit the like button, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Just hit the like button, please. That's all I'm asking. Hit that like button and watch him be attacked. Watch him be attacked. This is crazy. And wait, because that y'all remember yesterday when the agent testified to text messages going back and forth about him being in a room and then Cassie and Diddy being in another room, and he was in another room and she texted him asking where he was. Y'all remember us going over that? Baby, that right there justifies the fact that the records indicate that a guest later requested an additional room to be added to the reservation. That is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is a breakdown, little baby. This is a breakdown, okay? The jury saw hotel records indicate or detailing various hotel room damages fees for Sean Diddy Combs that he paid. One hotel in Beverly Hills charged him $500 for the drapes and carpet damage. Combs' American Express card was used to pay a 2015 hotel invoice listed at $950 for linen damage and a deep cleaning. In October of 2012, Combs' American Express paid the Intercontinental New York Times Square $46,786 for penthouse damages. Oh my God. That was for penthouse damages. That wasn't for the room. That was for penthouse damages, bro. That was for penthouse damages. Not even, that's not the room charge. That's crazy. That is crazy. And the name Frank Black was listed on the hotel portfolio. That is crazy. $46,000, y'all. That got me a little gagged because that's crazy. $46,000. Wow. Also, if you guys would like to bless the platform, you guys can. The Catch app is on the screen as well, so I greatly appreciate Cash App or Venmo, Super Chat, Super Sticker. I appreciate it all, honey. All right. All right, here we... Oh, no, we ain't got no... I was about to say we got an update, but we don't. What? Hey, Miss Gina. Hey, everybody. Again, make sure you hit that like button because it is free. And again, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I need to... Okay. Live updates. Let's see if we have any more updates. I guess the part that I'm gagged about, in case if you guys missed it, the defense is saying that they only need 2 to 5 trial days to... That's all they need. Talking about that they are making additional adjustments. I don't think the defense got much, y'all. I really don't. Or the people that they thought was going to testify on his behalf or whatever, or not testify, but be a witness on his behalf, it didn't work out like that. Got him on robbery for Cassie's parents. Child. I'm gagged that the like button is low. Me too, Tracy. Me too. And it's probably because they probably want me to be like that because I got it on subscriber only mode. But I got it on there so that we don't have that, so we don't get spammed with the free Diddy over and over and over and over and over again. We give it. You say it once, you fine saying it once. You ain't got to keep saying it. Got 77 likes. Can we get, right now, I need 100 likes at least. It's 354 people in here. Let's get at least 100 likes. I know y'all going to start dropping since I'm asking. But can we get at least 100 likes? Like the video up. Like it 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 up. Hey, like it up. Like it up. Like it up. Like the video. All you need to do is double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Ooh. Or there's 3 white dots up at the top right hand corner. And when you hit those 3 white dots, it will say, hit the like button. Y'all know I'm gonna make a song every time. I'm gonna make a song every time. All right, so the jury sees messages between between Combs and a contact called New York Strip. That was the contact. Okay, that was the contact. The defense told Tracy. The defense told them folks that they needed 2 weeks. It tells me that a lot of people probably done dropped out over there on the defense's half while they over there trying to eat up the prosecution about Gina no longer wanting to testify. Now we got to eat y'all up. Because, girl, only 2 days compared to 2 weeks. Just last week, it was 2 weeks. Now it's only 2 days. 2 to 5 days. Yeah. I know I'm not making that up. The defense said last week that they needed 2 weeks to present what they needed to present. Now today, they're saying they only got 2 days. That tells me literally what I need to know right there. Tells me what I need to know. The jury saw messages between Sean Diddy Combs and a contact called New York Strip a couple of days before the December 2009 hotel stay. Combs text repeatedly saying trying to set up a time for a massage. Can you let me know if there's a problem so I have time to get her another present? Combs wrote. Later in the conversation, they both asked each other if they were cops. Child, not the cops. Not the cops. Can I get 6 more likes? Can I get 6 more likes, please? 6 more. 6 more likes. I mean, keep liking the video, but I need 6 more likes. Child. Okay, let's go over here and read these tweets, though. All right, let's see. What is discharge? A hotel in Riverhead. Where is that? In Long Island, New York. Is that where the Hamptons is? Yes. These communications, who are they between? Between Sean Diddy Combs and Cassie Ventura, and they are color-coded. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let me see. Okay, so that was the last tweet thus far. Girl, not they over here making AI flyers over here talking about the Diddler's the Diddler's like a documentary style thing. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is so crazy. We knew you could do it on the likes. Thank you. Yeah. All I'm asking is that y'all hit that like button. It's free. It's free. Okay. Let's go to regular YouTube and let me see. So I wonder what was leaked. I know we're not gonna find out literally what was leaked, but I wonder what was leaked. I do. I wonder exactly what was leaked. Yeah. I wonder what was leaked. But anyway, that's why the judge was so upset this morning. The judge was not playing with the prosecution or the defense. He said somebody is lying. Because if this is under seal, ain't no way. And when I tell you that this information, all of this information that you know that you typically would see, all of it is redacted. Like, it's literally redacted. We didn't even know who the juror was. And I know that don't have nothing to do with the article, but we didn't even know who the juror was that the judge was talking about. But I'm assuming because they talked about it or discussed it and it's on the record is the reason why they publicly let us know that it's juror number 7. And so, again, they think that juror number 7 and juror number 6 had communications with each other about the case. You can't talk to your peers about the case. You can't talk to yourself about the case. You can't talk to your dog's wee-wee about the case. You can't talk to your cat. You can't talk to your bird. You can't talk. Show don't talk to your bird. Your bird might talk back. You can't talk to nobody about the case when you on the jury. Which is really hard when you have a high-profile case like this, because I can't imagine not at least having conversations with somebody, because that stuff would just bubble up in me and I would just have to let it out. It would bubble up in me and I had to talk to somebody. So, yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. No, you can't even talk to your dog, honey, Amber. You can't even talk to your dog. You can't talk to your dog. You can't talk to your cat. You can't talk to nobody. You can't even talk to the walls, okay? You can't even talk to yourself. Okay, so this says, so the government says, what is this? Penland says, a call from Combs to Ventura is 41 seconds. Let's read this. Skylar can come later. And then Penland said, let's do Skylar. Then Skylar responds to Ventura. So I'm assuming Skylar is one of the entertainers. Go to slide 4, please. Skylar texts Ventura and says, what area? Frederick said, at least you're honest. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I got to talk to somebody. I'd be like, child, like, you know, I don't know. It would just do me. It'll do a number on me. And then they can't be on social media. They can't be on YouTube. They can't be on none of the things looking at the case, but I find it hard to believe that a lot of these people kept saying, oh, we didn't know nothing about the case, or we seen the case here and there. I don't know how that's even possible. Everybody was talking about Diddy, especially when the raids and stuff happened. Everybody was talking about Diddy. What's up, Trey? How you doing? Happy Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. I am a retired attorney, civil rights, and I practice sometimes in Southern District of New York. Okay, shout out to you, Mr. Frederick. Shout out to you. Retired attorney. That means you did your big one. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. What are your thoughts on the judge getting upset with the prosecution and the defense this morning? What are your thoughts on that? The judge is upset because there's some article that has a sealed, something was sealed and it has been released. I don't know what article they're talking about, or anything like that, but they're saying that that's information only the defense attorneys or the prosecution would know. How do you feel about that, Frederick? Or how do any of you feel about it? If you can type, if you're not working and stuff. Oh, that's what I was doing. On to my page. Channel. I don't see that. Oh, I know why. I'm using the wrong browser. Anytime a judge gives a sealed order, it should be taken seriously. Yeah, the judge said if they do this again and he decides to investigate, and if they do this again, he said that he gonna confiscate their devices. Not only is he going to confiscate their devices, but he's also going to make them testify under oath. I thought, oh my God. Y'all keep on playing with these people. Attempt at cheating, trying for a mistrial, somebody going to jail, especially in a high profile case. Man, y'all listen. Child, y'all better definitely get it together, because I don't get it. She was a fairy. Why do I have it in my head? That is stupid, actually. Anyway. I'm not hearing audio. Audio what? We don't got no audio. Not for the court, at least. Can you repeat what happened with the sealed information? Was this like a meeting between the judge and the defense and the prosecution? Give me 1 second. Let me pull it back up and I can read y'all what they were saying. The jury. All right, here we go. So it says the judge reprimanded defense attorneys and prosecution this morning over an article that he said revealed details of a sealed proceeding held on Friday. The judge said that, well, someone is lying, after lawyers from both sides said that they didn't know who could have leaked the information. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilio said that he learned of an article when the government sent it to the defense on yesterday. One or more people in this courtroom, or the designated people who were here on Friday, violated this court's order, the judge said. It goes on to say that the judge said that he'd be investigating and threatened to punish any violations, citing his order that threatens punishments as severe as criminal contempt or sanctions. The judge warned both sides that he would seize their devices and compel people to testify under oath. Or to testify under oath if any other violations occur. Child. So again, the judge wasn't playing with them this morning. He meant business. Yeah, that should be taken very serious when the judge gives a sealed order. I don't know why. Oh, you were saying that I was spacing out. Okay, yeah. I was looking for the article. And then they also talk about juror number 6 being dismissed. Juror number 7 is the one that the judge is thinking about dismissing now. And the reason why he kind of wants to get rid of juror number 7 is because he feels like juror number 7 and juror number 6 had communications. There was some kind of text that was sent to either juror number 6 or juror number 7. Some text was sent saying, "Are you on the jury in the Diddy trial?" And so, I guess that was, that's again, they can't talk about it. If I'm being honest, with first came to my mind when you read that was Young Thug case, when the black judge got mad because the defense found out about the prosecution meeting in secret. Oh yeah, I do remember that. See, with the Young Thug, with the YSL case, I kept up with the YSL case because my girl was covering it at the time. But I do remember that. I do absolutely remember that. Anybody who sticks out on these cases, salute to y'all. talking about these cases can be a lot. Y'all, this morning, in case if you guys missed it, we talked about Kanye West. For those of you that was here this morning, can y'all just tell the people with one word, just one word, how crazy this morning's live was? Just one word to describe this morning's live. Let me see what y'all gonna come up with. Cause that Kanye stuff, the way that it like connects the dots to this Diddy stuff is crazy. It's crazy. Messy booze, disgusting, mess, stank, 50-50, insanity, vulgar. It was a lot, wasn't it? Demi said messy boots. It was a lot. These people, I just, it's not just Diddy. It's definitely not just Diddy. It's like, it's a number of people. And that was crazy. Therapy, hug. He need a hug. Ill-mannered, 2 words. That was a lot. And I'm telling y'all, the first time that we went over that particular lawsuit, those text messages were not included. I don't remember reading them text messages ever before. That was my first time. Hell, I felt dirty after. Right, felt like you gotta go take a shower afterwards. Child, that was a mess, man. Okay, let's see. Do we have an update? Let's see. We got some tweets. Looks like. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, IPV said gutter snipe. Hey, Lysandra. It was not like not netter balls. All right, y'all. This look like it's interesting. Hold on. Okay, so we talked about Skylar, and again, I'm assuming Skylar is one of the escorts or one of the entertainers. All right, so the agent says, then Skylar said, I'm laying down. Hit me if we are getting together. The government says, what do these boxes show? The agent says, 3 photos taken by Ventura. The government says, what day is this? March the 6th of 2016. Y'all, I think that was, oh no, maybe that was the 16th. Walk us through this. Combs called Ventura, but there was no answer. Penland says, Ventura texts Combs, says, I checked with security. Jules left. You're good as long as you don't bother the other guests. Then unanswered calls. The government says, what does Combs text Ventura? He texts, call me. The cops are here. Then a call connects. March the 6th was the day that the Intercontinental situation happened, right? When did Diddy and Cassie? I think that's the same. Let's see. Video. I don't want to know when it was released. Okay, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Oh, so this was the day after. So it happened on March the 5th. The Intercontinental situation happened on March the 5th. And this happened on the day after. These communications are literally the day after this happened. Let me see. Yep. All right. So it happened March. Oh Lord. It happened March the 5th, and these text exchange. Or the conversation between the defense. The prosecution, and this. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me pull this up on my phone because for some reason. Close. Refresh. All right, let's pull up these tweets. Y'all say y'all praying for Bama Girl. What's going on? Yeah, sorry. I have a former client here. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay. Thank you, Frederick. Hi y'all. I got to the hospital with my mom and they don't even have her on the schedule. Oh wow. That's no good. Mom says she is not going through having to drink that stuff again. I'm waiting on a call from the doctor's office. And they gave her all the stuff to take and stuff like that, and they don't even got her on a thing. Pencil her in. Pencil her in now. What's wrong with them people? Tell them folks, Chef said pencil her on the program. Pencil her on the appointment book. I don't blame her. I don't want to drink that nasty mess no more either. That stuff nasty. Ooh. That's crazy. All right, let's go back to these sweet. What is wrong with my computer? Wow, really? Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get back to these tweets. You sound like an old lady. Pencil her in. Nah, for real, pencil her in. Shoot, ain't nobody got time to be playing with these folk and going back and forth and stuff like that. Pencil mama in on the program. Don't y'all be laughing at Cheryl, cause she said I sound like an old lady. Don't be laughing at her. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's get into it. All right. This scholar said, I'm laying my head down. Hit me up if we are getting together. The government says, what do these boxes show? The agent says, 3 photos taken by Ventura. The government says, what day is this? The agent says, March the 6th of 2016. Walk us through. Combs called Ventura and no answer. Ventura texts Combs says, Ventura's text to Combs says, I checked with security. Jules left. You're good as long as you don't bother the other guests. Then unanswered calls. What does Combs text Ventura? He texts, call me. The cops are here. Then a call connects. Ventura makes a call to D-Rock. It connects. Combs calls Ventura with no answer. The government says this day. Agent says March the 5th of 2016. This is the day that the Intercontinental thing happened. Not y'all still laughing at Cheryl. I know I sound like an old seasoned lady or man. I can walk. I can walk in that, okay? I can walk in that. March the 5th of 2016, Ventura texts, you are sick to think that it's okay to do what you have done. Please stay away from me. I have a premiere. And remember, she had a premiere for that movie. I believe the next day on the 6th, I believe, or somewhere up in there. So then, what does Mr. Combs text Ventura? He texts, call me, help. Then he texts, help me. I'm about to be arrested. Then, if you don't pick up, you'll never hear my voice again. Then what? Call but no answer. And then KK calls Ventura. So, were we aware that the cops showed up for the beating after Cassie? I think we were aware that security from the hotel came up, but were we aware that the cops was there? Were we aware of that? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Because the thing is from what I remember from Cassie, or one of them, maybe it was Carrie Morgan. What I remember one of them saying was after the situation happened, because she went to Carrie Morgan, she went to somebody's house after that, right? And they were all outside being loud. And okay, I do remember the cops came to one of their houses, wherever Cassie went after this situation happened. I remember the cops going there, but Cassie never told them what it was. She never told them that Diddy did this or any of that. So again, this is my first time hearing that the cops showed up to the hotel. I thought one of the security was LAPD moonlighting. Oh, maybe so. But I've never heard that before. This is my first time hearing that. Chef, my son is in the car with me, taking his dog to the vet. He's loving your breakdown. He said you're hilarious. Hey, son, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Taking the dog to the vet. DJ went to the vet this morning too, child. Something was wrong with DJ. He was walking around moping and stuff. He went to the vet this morning too. From that video release to this trial, no one testified to that. I haven't heard that either. That was new to me. That was new. Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. How you doing? I try to add a little comedic relief to this because this stuff is heavy to me. Do we have anything from CNN? Yes, it looks like we do. Okay, this is important, y'all. This is why I like to read the tweets, and I like to read this. So Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson is presenting a timeline of records related to March 2016 altercation at the Intercontinental Hotel between Sean Diddy Combs and Cassie Ventura. The records include text messages, calls, and photos, beginning with Ventura inquiring about an escort's availability on March the 4th. The timeline also shows that Combs made 8 consecutive calls to Ventura around 11:28 a.m., all of which were went unanswered. It includes photos of Ventura with a swollen lip, wearing sunglasses, taken at 11:35 a.m. The jury previously saw these photos when Ventura testified that she took them in the car after leaving the hotel. Wow. Wow. I don't know, y'all. Like, yo, that's kind of crazy. And I wouldn't have no doubt that KK was blowing up her phone. I know KK was blowing up her phone. I just know. Okay, what was I? I was getting ready to do something. Oh, you said check my DM. Yeah, I kind of read that this morning. That's what that same article was saying as well. Thank you for that though. But yeah, it was pretty much saying the same thing. Okay, so we got a couple tweets. Let's get into them. Does this have to do with Diddy's trial? I don't think so. Yeah, that got to do with something else that this judge is on. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we left off at the agent said that calls were not answered, and then KK calls Ventura. The agent then says, here, Ventura calls D-Rock, then KK. The calls connect. What does D-Rock text say? D-Rock texts, tell him to go out of there before they arrest him. He's not picking up. The government then says, the prosecution then says, What does Miss Ventura text to Combs? Going to bed. Now, she testified to that. She testified to that. That she did do. Child, this is a mess. This is a mess. Also, Frederick, with your expertise as an attorney, do you see the RICO in the do you see the RICO here? I would like to know that coming from an attorney's aspect or point of view. Do you see a RICO? I think before it was like it seemed to be a little weak, but then now, oh, they letting have. I think, at least. But I'm no attorney. I'm just giving, my opinion. I have literally been up since 5 o'clock. I actually woke up at 4. I set my alarm for 5:15. And then I wake up, and now we're here. Oh, y'all wanna, I know that this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But I just got a text that said that Google LLC and YouTube asked to be dismissed from $10 million. Y'all expect for Tay to do a breakdown because she gonna give y'all all the tea. I think from a layman point of view, all the his testimony, including the freak-offs, got folks missing the RICO findings. I agree. I actually agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you on that. She was a fairy. Yep, she was a fairy. Yeah, why is that song even in my head? If you are still here with me, drop down, let me know you still here. Also, please, if you guys could, make sure that you hit that like button. It's free. If you'd like to bless the platform, it is there on the screen as well. Cash App, $ChefDondon2 or Venmo at ChefDondon2. Yeah, there is a RICO. One, you see the people working for Combs buying and, yeah, I agree. I think, also that exchange of money and for rugs and all of that other kind of stuff too. I can't wait till old dude get on the stand. I cannot wait. I think that's going to really fold everything in. I think that's going to fold everything in. I really do. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Ooh, this is a long one. All right, let's go. Sean Diddy Combs called Cassie Ventura 3 times around 11:36 a.m., but she did not answer. She called him back twice shortly after, which each call lasting, they put listing, but they meant lasting about a minute. Combs then called her back 3 times without an answer and a text saying, "Call now." Ventura responded, "I went and checked everything and spoke to security. Jules left, so you're good as long as you do not disturb the other guests. They'll leave you be." So I think they called the cops because of all the ruckus. So maybe somebody else. See, I don't think, and I could be wrong because no one really testified to this, but I could be wrong. So like if somebody of Diddy's caliber is staying at the Intercontinental Hotel. Y'all hear me out when I say this, right? So if somebody of Diddy's caliber is staying at the Intercontinental Hotel, does he have that whole floor to himself? Because my thoughts are, we didn't see nobody literally come out of none of them rooms. We didn't see nobody try to get on the elevator. We didn't see none of that. So are they the only ones that's on that floor? That's what Mr. Frederick said, little baby. So I believe that. But I'm just thinking, like, is anybody else on that floor? Because if anybody would have heard what was going on, like, I think he got the whole floor to himself. Yeah. Yeah, me too, little baby. I think so too. Hey, Twin Flames. He could if he rents them, or the hotel might block off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Am I the only one that thinks that the whole Diddy situation sounds like a plot to Tyler Perry Beauty and the Black Jewels, the ex? Yes. Uncle Jay, to be honest, all of this reminds me of that. It reminds me of Empire, reminds me of Star, it reminds me of Power, it reminds me of BMF, it reminds me of everything, child. If neighbors heard what was going on, TMZ or someone could have tipped them off. Yeah. That's why I think that he had that floor to himself. I don't know. That was just a thought. Okay, let's keep going. Combs called her twice. Again, shortly after she did not answer, he then texted her and said, "Call me now." And called me. The cops are here. Combs called her 3 more times at 12:08 p.m. after sending the messages. The first call lasted about 18 seconds, while the other 2 were not answered. At 12:09 p.m., Ventura called Combs' former security guard, Damian Butler, who also goes by D-Rock, for 22 seconds. Combs texted Ventura, "You gonna abandon me all alone," and called her again twice with no answer. "Call me, please," he texted her at 12:10. Now, one time while you begging for her to call you, did you apologize for stomping the shit out of her? I have a premiere on Monday for the biggest thing that I've ever done in my life, and I have a black eye and a fat lip. It was time for me to go. You are sick for thinking that it's okay to do what you've done, Ventura texted him. "Please stay away from me." Both Combs and D-Rock called Ventura. Wait a minute. Both Combs and D-Rock called Ventura after that message, and she didn't answer. Ventura called D-Rock back, and they were on the phone for less than 2 minutes. "Call me," Combs texted Ventura. "Help." Combs called Ventura multiple times over the next 10 minutes, with Ventura answering once for about 34 seconds. During the time, Ventura also called D-Rock twice. "I'm about to be arrested," Combs texted her at 12:19 p.m. "Thanks." "Thanks, sir. Your ignorant ass then literally sat up here and stumped this lady out, and you got the nerve. You ain't even texting no apologies, but you got the nerve to say that you about to be arrested. I wouldn't give a damn at that point. I mean, come on. I wouldn't give a care. You really just stomped this girl, and then you're going to tell her, "I'm about to get arrested." Girl, I don't care. I do not care. Talking about thanks. No, thanks to yourself. He called her again before texting her, "If you don't pick up, you'll never hear from me again. Or you'll never hear my voice again." Combs called Ventura 5 more times in the next half hour, but none of the calls were answered. KK Combs' former chief of staff also called Ventura once during that period, and that call was not answered either. We got some good news, Bama girl. They are working with the hospital to work her in. Good. They wrong for doing that. The government is lucky if they get a full conviction. I don't understand why KK, D-Rock, and Uncle Paulie are not compelled to testify. Could it be that they are And I don't think he's going to get a full conviction either. I don't think so either. But could it be that maybe they are working on a case against them? Because there are other defendants in his indictment. There are 2 other defendants in his indictment, I think. I think it's 2. So could it be that they're building a case surrounding them? Okay, I read that tweet. Let me just update this. Shout out to everybody for being here. Can you guys please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed, honey. I'm trying to get to these tweets. Let's see. Oh. Oh, wait, no, they're talking about Carrie Morgan. So, yeah, no, we got to get these tweets. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Now what? Morgan to KK? Yes. Carrie Morgan writes to KK, I don't think anyone should call her. And a photo of the LAPD detective's business card. Now, I do remember that. I remember that. What's next? D-Rock and KK each call Ventura. Then KK asks, what is Eddie's last name? What does D-Rock text to Combs? Cassie's good. She's eating breakfast. Then a 13-minute call, Combs and Ventura. What does Mr. Nash write to Ventura? What time can you today? Astro is available at 3 or 4 p.m. Ventura said Rock's place. I'll wait for CNN to break that down because I don't know what they're just saying right there. They have a Fifth Amendment right not to self-incriminate themselves. The other defendants haven't been named. That's what I think, Chef. Or could it be that they would be hostile witness and plead the fifth? I mean, it could be. Could definitely very well be all of that. Could definitely very well be all of that. I just think that, I don't know. I feel like, because I know Really B had asked me yesterday, did I hear that KK would be testifying for the prosecution? And I said, I don't think so. If the prosecution is intending on resting this week, it doesn't make sense that they would even call her in as a witness. And I don't necessarily think that KK is willing to flip on Diddy. I really don't. But y'all, somebody else's name came up yesterday that I don't hear nobody talking about. That PR person. I read that article because she resigned the day that Diddy got arrested. Or no, the day that Diddy's house got raided. She resigned. But that PR person is just as much in the mix as KK is. Absolutely. KK might have been his right-hand man, woman, or whatever. But that PR person, she was just as rough as KK. All right, so here we go. See, I like this because this is a breakdown. The timeline of records related to the March 2016 altercation at the Intercontinental between Sean Diddy Combs and Cassie Ventura details a flurry of texts and calls between Combs, Ventura, Combs' former chief of staff, KK, and Combs' former security guard, D-Rock. Ventura texts KK around 2:30 p.m. Around 2:30 p.m. saying, "This is crazy. He won't stop. Please tell him that the neighbors are about to call the police." There we go. I told y'all it sounds like to me somebody there called the police. Mm-hmm. I told y'all. KK responds with that she got him and that they are going down the elevator. D-Rock said to KK, tell him that he needs to get out of there before they call the police. Ventura and her former best friend, Carrie Morgan, both testified that Combs went to Ventura's apartment after Ventura left the hotel. Ventura texts KK, please take away whatever keys he thinks he has. KK texted D-Rock and said she got him back to his Los Angeles home around 3 p.m. After more unanswered calls from Combs to Ventura, KK texted her and he promised me that he won't go back over it if wait a minute. They got a mistake here. Talk to him. He promised me that he won't go back over if you will just talk to him for 5 minutes. And sorry, don't want to be in the middle of it. Just don't want him to go back over. Okay, anyway. Between 4:49 and 5:15, calls between Combs and Ventura connected for 18 and 10 minutes. So she did end up talking to him. I think that the PR person might have been a plant. She disappeared fast. Ooh. I'm trying to see why is the defendant sealed. Will the defendants be unsealed once Diddy trial is over? It just depends on how they, I'm no lawyer, but it depends on how they operate. Like, I think once this is over, they could very well go back and get those defendants, and it could be unsealed. From what I've seen in the past, it could be unsealed based off of that. But again, I'm no attorney, so I really don't know. But that's what I would think. All right, so let's get into these tweets, honey. All right. All right, so the agent says, then Combs called Eddie Garcia. Garcia calls back. What does Ventura text say? She texts, this was supposed to be a big day for me. Now I wish I could just stay in bed. And the government says, in here, these are calls between Combs and Eddie Garcia. So Eddie Garcia is the one who Diddy paid the $100,000 to for the video. Remember, the $50,000 was for Eddie, but then when Eddie told Diddy that his manager or whatever will take the $50,000, I guess he gave $100,000, 50 for Eddie and 50 for the manager, or 50 for the man. In cases like these, to prevent people from running across borders, they seal the defendants until they are ready to pick them up. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Makes a whole lot of sense, especially if you're a high-profile celebrity. Ain't no telling what you liable to do. Ain't no telling what you liable to do. He was a fairy. Yep, yep. Y'all, why do I have that in my head? So I feel like that's all I heard yesterday. Over and over and over and over and over again. It's all over TikTok. The TikTok won't stop. Tickety tock won't stop. TikTok won't stop. They can be extradited, but I do understand why we wouldn't necessarily want them to flee. Or you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's refresh. Oh, refresh. Are we down to 175 people? Well, I appreciate y'all though, because Y'all done a big number over here for me this morning. So I appreciate every last one of y'all for being here, honey. Baby, let me tell you something. We are going to be at 15,000 before you guys know it. Before the end of the week, we'll be at 15,000 subscribers. Today is just Tuesday. So we will definitely hit our mark. Okay? So y'all can go ahead and start celebrating early. Speak that thing into existence. We do $15 celebrating 15K. That'd be cute. $15 celebrating 15K. Y'all bless the platform. Bless the platform. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. The R. Kelly video got 3K views on it already? Golly. I feel good, y'all, because y'all know it has been a fight trying to get out of that other algorithm. Y'all know the algorithm that I'm talking about. It's been a fight trying to get out of that algorithm. But the fact that we are moving up in the algorithm just makes everything feel really good. So I appreciate y'all. If the country has an extradition treaty agreement with the U.S., they will be extradited back. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Brittany, how you doing, boo? I don't know if I spoke or not. You've been swept up in the Diddy trial wave. I really have. I really have. I'm here for it because, again, y'all know that I've been really, like, gung-ho with the whole Diddy trial. So, or just Diddy in general, because I've been keeping up with this man. Good morning, ham sandwich. Good morning. Good morning. Are any of you guys in West Virginia? Do I have anyone listening to me from West Virginia? They have some flooding, some really bad flooding going on in West Virginia. So if you are in that area, please be safe. Please be safe. Okay, so we got some tweets, baby. All right. So I'll read the last tweet on into the new tweet. They're taking a break right now. However, let's get into it. Combs called Eddie Garcia. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. And what is this? A photo of Eddie Garcia's driver's license found on KK's phone. Now, he did tell y'all that in order, I guess, to release that money and sign that non-disclosure agreement or sign whatever that agreement is, remember, he did say that he took a picture on KK's phone, or KK was there and took a picture of his driver's license. Now, by March the 9th of 2016, what actually occurs? Combs calls Eddie Garcia. Then on March the 25th, 2016 at 1 p.m., Combs called Eddie Garcia again. Agent Penland, other than these charges, did you have any other involvement in this case? She says no. No further questions. So now the defense is about to come with some questions, but they are on break right now. I wasn't going to check out this trial, but it's been interesting. It has been interesting, huh? It really has. We're so proud of you, Chef. Great job. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good morning, ham sandwich. Thank you, PN2 Ross. I appreciate it. Hey, Ray Mail, how you doing? Shout out to Wendy Williams. She warned us. She did. Now, that is the truth. That is the bona fide truth. She did warn us about the diddler and about the things that the diddler got going on. All right, y'all. So now let's go ahead and talk about, this. Hold on. Let me remove that and let me put this up here. Okay, so You guys know that Armand interviewed this entertainer, this male entertainer, who alleged that he was a male entertainer for Diddy and Cassie. Okay, now what a lot of people are upset about is the fact that he made mention about I was about to say Eddie Levert, Lord have mercy, about Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill allegedly kissing. And I'm gonna say allegedly because I won't there. Okay, and we have been hearing them rumors for years. Them rumors just didn't start. So I gave this man a side eye. Not only because I felt like he was trying to out somebody and he says that he's a straight man, or I don't know what got me the most. Like, sir, what are you doing? Like, he said that he was walking down a stairwell or something like that, and they was downstairs smooching and going on and stuff like that. And I'm just like, sir, again, to me, it didn't sound like something that you saw. It sounded like something that you read. I'm just keeping it a buck, right? Well, there are a lot of people who are really upset with it, and I actually have, I don't know, is it on this phone? I have a screenshot of what the people are saying. Let me see if it's on this one. He's not cute. He's not cute at all. Matter of fact, he's not cute at all. He look like he could be Shamar Daddy. Okay, so what would I say that, man? That was so wrong. That was wrong on so many levels. That man don't look good to me at all. I know Shamar probably say, "Now how the hell I get in?" I know Shamar probably like, "What the hell I do to get in it? Why am I in it?" Child, I'm just saying. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he just not let me pop your head. Baby. Okay, so let's take a listen at what he said.
It was after I did Coach Carter, and I saw Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill tongue kissing, and this is like out in public. So a lot of the things that y'all think they do. Like, I'd be worth, like I said, $35 million, probably more than that if I was willing to compromise. But, you know, I'd rather be broke than good.
Okay, and so they talking about get back to Eddie and Johnny. When you saw Eddie and Johnny tongue kissing, was it like, what was that really quick?
Give us a, like, the night. No, I was walking down the stairs, because I was just checking out, it was in the Hollywood Hills. So I was walking down the stairs, and they were kissing at the bottom of the banister, like... And I'm like, damn, the nutty professor really is nutty. like he really is, like, and they were going at it, like, for real, like swallowing tongues. So it's crazy because I tell people, like, even now, even being a physical stature, I still get way more men that will come up to me and ask me questions or.
And you're in LA too, so I'm sure the white men are really going crazy. Hollywood white men to go bananas, huh?
Yeah,
How much for the BBC?
Y'all, I don't care what y'all say. I don't think that man seen nothing. I think you making that up. Because if you was coming down the stairwell, you don't think that neither one of them saw you coming down the stairs? Sir, you a big 7-foot giraffe, and you think ain't nobody gonna see you coming down the stairs, but they still tongue kissing each other? I don't believe that. I don't believe that he saw it. That has been a rumor for years. That has been a rumor for years, right? I don't think that man saw that shit. I don't. I do not. However, in some of the comments for me, I'm gonna read a few of them. Baby, we honestly don't care. We know that Johnny is gay, and we don't really care about Eddie Murphy and what he's doing in his bedroom. I hate when an alleged straight man comes on an openly gay man's platform and try to low-key read being gay, or say how crazy Dick XYZ activity is while sitting up talking to a gay man. I agree with that. I would have laid into Miss Mama's in the pink tank top right quick, especially after the third time he heard and he tried it. I agree. Someone said, y'all talk too motherfucker. Ooh, I almost said the whole thing. Somebody said, y'all talk too much. Because if you did know this, what you coming out telling us for? I'm a huge fan of both of them. I actually don't even care. Y'all don't see any women escorts spilling tea. Now, that is kind of... No, we can't say that. Anybody can say anything. Right. I never understood what people get out of exposing what they saw and then wonder why their outcome is why the outcome is what it is in the industry. Keep stuff to yourself. I don't like him because he could be... I don't like him and I hope they sue for defamation. Somebody said there's no way that he's not gay himself. Ooh. The 90s teen young adults already heard this. It's been a rumor for years. It has been. I'm telling you, Demi, there's no way. This man said he don't fool with or he don't like men and stuff like that. I call cap. I call straight cap. I call cap. Cause let's just be honest, a straight man is not finna get up here and broadcast no gay stuff like that. Cause they gonna be like, oh, that's gay. I ain't talking about that. You lying, sir. I don't think you telling the truth. You ugly. And I think you like men, sis. Your body is nice. But your face, I give you a 3. It's something about that lower mouth. Something about that mouth. And something about that mouth and that beard that just don't sit right with me. And then you sit over there in that interview over there with them other people and you got to paint it on beard. I'm good. I'm so good. So good. That marriage thing and fresh Muslim convert just said, yeah, child. The body is T. But Uncle Jay, he ain't the one. He ain't the one. That other one is the one. What's his name? Anton. That's the one. He'll do anything for a piece of change. I believe him. You believe him? Okay. I don't believe he's seen that shit. I do not. I'm not saying that it didn't happen between Johnny Gill. Again, I wasn't there. But I don't believe he saw it. I do not. I just do not. I don't believe he saw it. Looks like his head and body just don't match. Something about him acting like Cassie didn't fake it. Sir, the two of you were performing. Right. And that's what I kept saying yesterday. Like, you can't expect for people who have been doing this or who have been required to do this, you can't expect them to just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't work like that. They used to doing this. Again, I don't believe he saw it. I believe he was I believe he was toxic in that marriage. Absolutely. Did he ever say if his wife, well, I think I heard him say it anyway. Had he kept his mouth closed, he could have knocked me down to next Friday, but he's messy. He's a messy. See you next Tuesday. The fact that it's Tuesday. And the fact that it's Tuesday is the key. The fact that it's Tuesday is the key. I don't trust people like that. I don't trust people like that. You're supposed to be a whole straight nigga. This is the conversation that you choosing to have after you say you don't like meat, you don't like this, you don't like that. I don't know. I don't trust folks like that. Right. The fact that it's Tuesday made that even more funny. The dips in his face are weird. Mouth looking like a dinosaur. Nope. Y'all, I got in trouble last night because it's this lady on TikTok. It's this lady on TikTok, and she be doing like mukbangs. Now she's a bigger white lady, and she do her mukbangs and stuff like that, right? So, y'all remember me telling y'all about the lady that said, "Oh, y'all been asking for me to do it," and she had like 5 fish fillets from McDonald's on a bun, right? So yesterday we was watching her in the living room, and I said, I can't stand her ass with them little T-Rex on. But one thing she know how to do is retch that food in her mouth. Y'all, she got them little T-Rex arms. And she stayed putting stuff in her mouth, blaming it on the people. Stop lying on them people. Them people have not told you to go over there and order a heart attack from McDonald's. Nobody told you that. Nobody told you to do that. Y'all really been asking me. Y'all been asking me to do 5 fish fillets on 1 bun. Y'all been asking me. Everybody asked you to do that. Quit lying. He really does look like a giraffe. Dude. He's definitely lying and doing this for clout, trying to capitalize on his newfound fame from the trial. And Armand is and always has been a messy, miserable. Oh my! I like Armand. I like Armand. I like Armand. It's the squinting face with them baby teeth. Child. This man here, I'm telling y'all. Okay, so it look like we got 2 updates. Let's get into this one. And the other one just says that the court is taking a break. All right, let's go. Let's go. Records show messages between Cassie Ventura and others planning her fitting on March the 6th for the movie premiere. You know what I'm saying? You can be messy and cloud driven and truthful though. I don't really think he's telling the truth though. I don't think he saw it. Could it have happened? We've been hearing about that for years. Most people know. They have heard that over the years. I don't believe he's seen it. I believe that he knew about it just like everybody else did, allegedly. But I don't think he's seen it. And that's the difference. I think that's the difference of being messy and a cloud chaser. Like, you are professing to be a straight man. No straight man that is talking about these things is going to bring that up to try to expose 2 men that I don't think he's seen it. I don't think he's seen nothing. I think he most definitely heard about it like everybody else did, and he used it as a way to deflect in this particular interview. Not only deflect, but whatever. I don't think deflect is a good word, but he definitely used it, and I don't think he's seen them people do nothing. I really don't. I don't. And I'm still mad at Armand for how he came for Deaconess Al. Oh, well, I don't like Deaconess Al. So I don't think he saw it. I think he was told it. Yeah, I think that there's a fine difference. I think somebody told him. I think he read it somewhere, but I don't believe he saw it. I don't. All right, so let's get into this. So records show messages between Cassie Ventura and others planning her fitting on March the 6th. The timeline shows the photos first shown during Ventura's testimony, in which she was wearing a gown and sunglasses during the fit. On the morning of March the 6th, Ventura texts Combs, "This was supposed to be a really exciting day for me, and I wish I could just crawl in bed and stay there until I look better." Not even that, until I feel better. She said until I look better. The timeline shows a series of calls between Combs and former Intercontinental security guard Eddie Garcia on March the 7th. Garcia previously testified that he met Combs to exchange the video footage for $100,000 that afternoon. And while he was there, he signed a non-disclosure agreement, and KK took a photo of his driver's license. Starting around 2:30 p.m. that day, Ventura called Combs. Combs' former assistant or former security guard D-Rock, who goes by D-Rock, in her apartment building, the Comstock. D-Rock then called her, and the call connected for less than a minute. Ventura then texts Morgan, "I should have sued." Oh. Totally agree, Morgan then responded with, "Oh." Combs called Ventura again for a minute later on that afternoon. On March the 7th, Combs called Garcia twice, with the second call connecting for about a minute and a half. Two photos of Ventura's phone taken later that evening showed her and Combs together. Garcia called Combs on March the 8th for about a minute, and Combs called her later that day, but the call went to voicemail. Combs called Garcia again the next day, and Garcia called him back after the call connected. Then on March the 25th, Combs called Garcia for about a minute. Al High Booty Reynolds. Jay, you lost me on that. Yeah, I don't do Al Reynolds either. I don't do Al. Trey, no, laugh my ass off. He's annoying AF, but I know many high booty owls left my ass off, so he's low key endearing to me. Listen, Al and Joyce, where Joyce messy ass at? Y'all know Joyce messy over there at Fox Soul. Joyce is the reason why that show, y'all don't want to talk about it, and y'all gonna keep on blaming everybody else, but Joyce is the reason why that show is no longer existing. Fox Soul. That's why Joyce ass was messy. Why not press criminal charges or even, I don't know. Yeah, blame Joyce. Joyce's ass was messy. Joyce is the reason why that show no longer exists over there. Joyce playing all parties. I don't know why y'all let Joyce make it. Okay, let me see. I am hungry, and baby, it is 10:13. And what y'all say? I should have had one of them, what y'all call them, one of them protein things? What I should have had. Y'all, we are literally 55 subscribers away. Sorry, my math is off. 55 subscribers away from 15,000 subscribers. That's what I'm talking about. Rich famous people don't waste their time suing broke folk. Some of them don't. Some of them don't. Some of them people don't mind taking you on through the ringer. Yeah, I should have had a protein shake this morning. I did get some. But I already know what I'm going to be eating for lunch. And for lunch, I'm going to make this chicken and rice. I got some chicken breast. I'm going to cube up them chicken breast. We're going to cook them, and then we're going to add them to a sauce and serve it over some rice. And I got some green beans and some garlic bread. That's lunch and dinner today. Okay. Yep, because Jay-Z soon Jaguar. That's why I was saying for some people it don't. Well, yeah, some of these people. I should have said ones with sense. Not ones with sense. Shout out to y'all. Y'all been sticking in here. We got 91 people in here, but we did the doggone thing. We've been live for an hour, for 2 hours. We hit about, 550 people at one point? Let me look at the stats on this live. Yeah, I wouldn't sue Jaguar Wright ass for nothing. Okay, so the highest we got was 531 people up in here. Shout out to y'all. We did that thing. We did that thing. We did that thing. A Jaguar is different level of poor and crazy. She goes on high profile. Where Jaguar Wright been in now? What I will say is I ain't heard Jaguar talk since like the first or second week of the trial. Where Jaguar Wright at? Where Jaguar at? Let me quit before I speak her ass up. Where Jaguar Wright at? Where is Jaguar? She was on TMZ last time I heard with a crazy. I couldn't believe folks were listening to Jaguar crazy behind folks in Philly don't fool with her. Y'all, listen. Jaguar right here is crazy. Jaguar said, y'all, this Jaguar, I really know that man's family. I know his mom and I know his dad and I know everyone. And I called them and I told them ain't no way he should be out here living like this. Y'all need to take care. She done went over there and told them people that she know Bashar Gray family and everything. She went over there and told them people, she went over there and told them people she know his grandmama, she know his auntie, she know his uncle, she know his great aunt and everybody else. And they need to quit doing him like they doing him. And she gonna go over, she gonna make a trip to his mama house because she know his mama real well. And she gonna sit down at the table with his mama and tell his mama what's wrong with him, although his mama can see it. And then she gonna go, after she go to the mama house, she gonna go to the grandmama house and have a conversation with the grandmama and ask the grandmama why you ain't done nothing to this boy. Then she say she gonna go over there to the uncle. She gonna talk to the uncle. She gonna talk to the granddad. She gonna talk to everybody. Girl, Jaguar is crazy. Okay? Jaguar is crazy. Yeah, because they had her on that blue couch. Baby, when I see any of those videos of them people sitting on the blue couches, I continue to keep on scrolling. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And no shade to the people who run them pages and stuff over there, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I skip and scroll straight on through. Like I ain't never seen no blue couch in my life before. I don't got no reason to sit up and watch this shit. Because everybody go on there and lie. Tokyo Tony go on there and lie. Jaguar Wright go on there and lie. Yellow Beezy went over there and lied and then ended up getting caught up in the Mo 3 on a lie. Like, I don't sit up and watch that blue couch. So, y'all know how the people say that if you go over to DJ Vlad, the feds gonna be looking for you. I feel like if you go over there on that blue couch, the feds gonna be looking for you. Cause y'all just go over there and say ruthless shit, and I just be like, I'm being in there. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all go over there and lie. Tokyo Tony is absolutely crazy. The fact that she came out here taking pictures with that girl, and then now when people ask her is she in the gay community, she goes off and gets mad. What you mad for? Okay, the jury is now entering back into the courtroom, and the break is over. It sure is, Miss Felicia. I'll stay from over there. I think it's called Real Life or something. Yeah, I think it's something like that. I'll stay from around there. Because they don't do nothing but go in there and lie. Oh, I need to send this email. All right, if you guys are here and you would like to bless the platform, do anything with 5 in it. $15, $5, $10.50, anything with 5 in it, since we getting ready to hit that 15K. And I told y'all, by the end of the year, I want to be at 20K, but my goal in the middle of the year was to be at 15K, and baby, we are on track to doing it. Shout out to y'all. She's just jealous her daughter got more for doing it. Who the? Oh, Tokyo Tony. Mm-hmm. Tokyo Tony is an old pro and been in the streets for a long time. The stuff she claimed her daughter was doing, she was doing long before her. I mean, yeah, that too, but this stuff that she doing now, wanting to whoop dudes and stuff, that's why you got pepper spray. They should have pepper sprayed your ass or maced your ass blind is what he should have done. Don't get mad because don't nobody know you. I'm a celebrity. Ma'am, no one knows you. No one is walking around here saying, oh my gosh, I want to meet Tokyo Tony so bad. Oh my God, I want to meet Tokyo Tony. Like, no one is saying that. Believe me. Rest assured, no one is saying that. You go out and you feed the homeless and you talk to them people all crazy and stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like I said, if the government didn't call them as a witness, then you know their testimony can be refuted. Oh, you must be talking about KK now. You talking about KK now? Wait, who pepper sprayed her? So last week I don't know where she was at. But and the video starts like you could tell the man was saying something to her before that, but she got to talking crazy to the man, telling the man, hold on, I think I got it. Let me play it while we wait. Instagram. I think I saved it. I hope I did. Cause I said Tokyo Tony done lost her damn mind. Girl, you mad at that man because that man don't know who you is? Let me see. I got so much that I done saved on here that I need to talk about. I still need to go live about the Stellar Award. I got a lot to do, child. Here you go, right here. She in the car.
Say what? My life is good. That building across the street, mine. My name Tokyo Tony. You just emasculated. I don't give a fuck. My name is a celebrity name. Yes. Very.
So you probably can't hear the man, but he said you got a childish ass name. And then he said he said you got a childish ass name. Then she got mad and said my name is a celebrity name. And he was like, get a grown ass woman. He said, he's Then he told her you a celebrity driving the Altima. He said, how you a celebrity driving an Altima? Sorry, that made me key.
With a hole, yes sir, full of shit to sell that goes to that store. Don't get mad because you're a bitch. You're a bitch. Keep talking, I just might come your ass apart. Say something else. Say something else. I'm gonna show this nigga today. Did I tell you gonna have one of these days?
Boy, she put that Nissan Altima in reverse. She jerked it back up. Baby, she yanked that car in reverse so quick.
Oh, we're gonna have this day today. I don't give a watch this. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have this day today. Hold on, I'm gonna call y'all right.
Child, she got out the car and got her ass maced. And I'm not mad at him for calling her no black bee, because she kept calling him bees and hoes and stuff. She was like, bitch, 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 bitch. So he just served it back. You can't be mad, Tokyo. She needs some help. She went to go try, I guess, to allegedly put her hands on that man, and that man maced her. Oh, this is the video of her saying she got maced. Hold on.
Niggas don't make some bitches. So when a bitch makes you, okay, they got the big bad one. No matter what it is, I'm just telling you this nigga. You look like a gun, but I ain't give a fuck, and I ain't gonna make myself hot either, but I ain't give a fuck about nothing. Nah, and then I keep mates. Yeah, I try to run that nigga down. Yeah, in front of Fridays.
I literally, so the people was mad because I literally said he should have made your ass blind. The people got mad up under the comments. I said, I'm not arguing with y'all. I said what the hell I said. She should have kept her ass in the car. Now, why in the world would you get out of the car to literally go fight a man because he don't know who you are? Girl, that means you got a serious issue. Yeah, she better be careful. Somebody gonna hit. Boy, she better be careful. I said that thing. You better be careful. All right. So they are back. And now the defense is questioning, or the defense is doing their cross. So Combs Garego says, you've been at Southern District of New York for 10 years, right? She says, yes. Let's turn to this date. Did you know Ms. Ventura was in South Africa then? She says no. Ooh. Let me wet my whistle, child. Y'all better drink y'all waters and stuff. Drink your water. Okay, let's see. All right, so before I take my swig. Combs Garregos, 12/8 to 9/15. You didn't try to find out who else was in this chat? She said, I did not. Or the special agent said, I did not. You're a special agent, right? She says, yes. As a special agent, you know how to look for evidence, right? The government then objects, and the judge sustains the objection. Oh, hallelujah for the water. Hallelujah for the water. Hallelujah. 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 Y'all, I must say that my team of producers is now solid. Okay, my team of producers is now solid. Yes, I am so excited, man. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know. I'm just excited. 1 year from date of signature. today is the 17th, so I'm gonna give it to the 19th. The 19th is Friday? Thursday. Okay, cool. I'll just put the 18th. Since the 18th is tomorrow. Okay, we're just waiting on the update. Let's see what CNN got real quick. Oh, they don't got nothing as of yet. They don't have anything as of yet. Yo, this is crazy. I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all have been dope. What's new in the studio? Increasing short length. Expansion of channel permissions. Upcoming community guideline changes. Okay. Also, if you guys did not check out, I did a video yesterday in regards. It's a pretty sad video, but there's a video of a young couple who the young man ended up unaliving his wife and then unaliving himself. So if you have not seen that, please check that video out. If you're triggered, I understand, but please check that video out. Let me ask if thank you, Gigi. If Combs is found guilty, what sentence should Combs receive? Is it 10 years to life in prison if he's convicted even on the X-trafficking? Because I think for the X-trafficking, you don't receive as much. If I had to guess, if I had to just guess, and again, I'm no attorney, so, hold on. Let me see something real quick. I think it's what? Is it 10 years to life or is it 15 to life? If I had to guess, I think the minimum we would get would be like 10 years. You think 7 and serve about 3? Okay, I can see that too. I can see that too. Or it's up to 10 years, I think. Up to 10 years. So, yeah, I can see that. 7 years and serve 3. Or 7 years and serve 5. The bishop got 8 years. The bishop was in trouble once before. So, yeah, I think anywhere from 7 to 10 would be the least amount of years. And then, yeah, that's where I'll put it. I'll put it between 7 and 10. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Yeah, I think 7 to 10 years. Okay, let me finish this. I'm over here playing. Yeah, the secret project with film scheduled for August 2nd. Someone expects to film mid-October. No, the feds don't have that type of sentence. Oh, okay. Explain to us just a little bit. Explain to us a little bit, and let's see if we can get it based off of that. Oh, no, yeah, that feds, you got to do 85% of your time. Is it 85% of your time? With Rico, he's facing life. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of a hard one. Maybe ask me that next week when the defense when the defense do they thing. And then maybe I have a different question. He'll get 7, serve 80% since it's federal time. They'll commute his time already served in jail to his sentence, which reduces it even more. Okay. I don't know then, y'all. I don't know. Ask me when the defense do they big one. Now, you know what? Why y'all wait? It is 10:35 in the morning. And y'all coming around here with that lawnmower. mowing the lawn. And really, they got to mow around here because of what's the name? Combs faces 5 criminal counts, 1 count of racketeering conspiracy, which carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. 2 counts, which, okay, max sentence is life in prison, and the minimum sentence is 15 years in prison. And 2 counts of transportation engaging in prostitution, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So, I don't know. Spot, don't you start. Sit down. Sit down somewhere. We don't do that around here. Now, you know, when you dog sitting, you got to get these dogs in order, honey. Spot, we don't do that. We don't do that whining and crying around here. We G's over here. We don't do that. So, we G's. We triple O G's. Okay, let's see. All right, let's turn to August of 2009. Under the name Sean Diddy Combs, you included several U.S. exhibits. Let's pull one up. August the 5th of 2009, Mr. Combs says, when do you want to freak off? LOL. What does Miss Vantera say? Cassie says, I'm always ready to freak off. I figured y'all would probably use something like that, but y'all, he liked to whine and stuff like that and stuff. You all right? You all right, honey? Tracy, don't come up in here giving no months. Hell, now I got to do some division. I can't do no. Let me see. Hey Siri, how many years is 276 months? There's Tracy over here. 23 years? Oh, wow. Tracy, come over here, talk. Tracy, are you one of those people? No, I get it. When you say months, it sounds much less than the years. It sounds much less than the years. I know you get fed time, not years. I get it. But child, that's a long time. Tracy probably one of them people. How old is your baby? She 28 months. How old is your baby? Girl, she just turned 42 months on the 5th. I can't stand when people do that. I cannot stand it. I be like, who do you think sitting up calculating that in their head? Like, how old is your baby? Baby, 45 months. Girl, I don't even. I got to pull my calculator out to figure that out. Like, it ain't just gonna come to me at the top of my head. Why do people do that? I can't stand it. How old is your baby? 69 months. Girl. How old your baby? 24 months. If you don't say your baby is 2 years old, yeah. Some of y'all probably guilty of doing that. That's why y'all don't think it's too funny. Some of y'all do that. But no, I get it. The feds' time is months. My dad been to the feds. I'm glad he turned his life around though. I thought he loved the jail. But he do better now. It's hard to get out of counting baby months. I knew y'all did. How old is your baby? 9,674 months. Girl, that baby old and ancient. Girl, that baby old and ancient around there, 90,000 months. I never understood that. I would never understand that. Locations and crew, supporting talent, mission, engagement management, helping to oversee technical and creative elements. Ask me, I'm closer to 100 than 0. I'm 51. How many months you are? How many months you is, Miss Gina? How many months? Tracy knows she got to give it to us in years, child. We don't know how many months, no, 2,785 months. But I don't know, that works my nerves just like me seeing babies. Like Ice-T and his wife. Ain't no reason on this God green earth that baby is still in a stroller. And we're talking about one of the Barbie doll strollers. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Have y'all seen Ice-T baby and stuff in that stroller? Y'all, that baby is too old to be sitting up in that stroller like that. And they be wheeling her around like it's cute and stuff. That is not cute. Make that baby walk. That girl is old enough to walk. That girl is 7, 8, 9 years old, and y'all still towing her around in a baby Barbie doll stroller. I can't stand it. Oh my God, I can't stand it. And they be wheeling her around just so happy and no ma'am. No ma'am. All right, so we got another tweet. Combs Garego says, let's put the defense exhibit up. Miss Ventura writes, I'm so horny I can't concentrate. I'm going to Dwayne Reed. Packing us a bag. Did you include this in your chart? No, I didn't. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that little girl, is she a teenager? That make it even worse. I cannot. Every time I see it, it pisses me off. That ain't even my child and it be making me mad. If y'all don't get that damn child out that damn car seat like that, out that stroller, what I learned is them folks don't want to chase their children around the store or put a leash on. Now, I don't like that leash shit either, but I don't know. See, back then, our parents ain't have to do that. Our parents ain't had to put us on a leash. They told us before we walked in that store, don't you touch shit. You touch something in here, I'ma bust your ass. That's what we was told, okay? So we a lot different. Them folks over there, they just do whatever. We was told, you put your hands on something in the store, you gonna get busted in the store. Child, she got a black daddy, but definitely don't got a black mama, cause the mama will get you right on together, child. You wouldn't touch nothing. You ain't running nowhere. You ain't running around this place either. Yeah, I don't like that leash stuff either. I when I see that, I immediately cringe. I don't like that. All right, we got another tweet. Here, Jules wrote to Combs, I need rest. You guys are rabbits, LOL. Oh, they was over there hunting like rabbits? The agent says, yes. Here, Pop writes to Ventura, I love you so much. You consume my life. How did this happen? And Miss Ventura says, I wonder that too, right? Now, I call my grandpa Pop. Well, where he was living. We called him Pop. I hate that leash. No, me either. Me either. Never. Nah, we had to be on the leash, especially my bro. Oh God, I don't do that leash shit. I don't like that. I don't like the way it looks. I really don't. Where do you guys buy a stroller big enough for a 9-year-old? That Mama Bees, I'm telling you, that stroller is small. That girl don't even fit in that stroller all the way. You know how when you sit in something that you don't fit, you gotta sit down where half of your like your other leg is tooted up or something like that. That's how she sit in that stroller. She don't fit in that stroller. She do not fit in that stroller. I don't even know what made me get on that subject or how I even got there, but she don't even fit. She do not even fit, child. Child, my little mic went out because I've been live since what, 6:30, and it is 10:46. Hopefully y'all are enjoying y'allself today, at least as much as you can, and we get a little kiki or two in. Everybody want to... Oh, man. New levels. I'm on a new level. 21 if you are consuming alcohol. Okay. Termination. Oh, I'm glad I looked at this because this should not be here. Confidentiality. During the course of his involvement with the show, receive and have access to confidential information relating to DCTV. Oh, let's see what we got. See if we got an update. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Hey, I'm all the way up. To one of my subscribers, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but y'all know I like me some Sheridan, my girl Sheridan that come in here every now and then. She has a new book that's getting ready to come out that says Heal Girls Still Cry. And it's devotions for days that you're triggered but still trusting. I love the dynamic of her book. But it is for women, so I am going to gift a couple of women subscribers her book so that you guys can support. I want to support, so I will be doing that. I think she's doing pre-orders until I can't remember when she said she's gonna stop pre-orders, but I definitely am going to gift that to a couple of women as well. Absolutely, I can have her come talk about it. I'm sure I can. Sure I can set that up, honey. I'll try to support when I can. So, I do want to do that for her. It looks like she looked like she did a big one on that book too. So, we gonna show out and show some support. Who is you, man? Your name David? David, you foreign? David. Now, you just got from the gym, and they got a food truck outside the gym. Now, that is foolish. Y'all know, I never understood that. You got a whole food truck outside of the gym. Just like, what is it, Planet Fitness? They used to do pizzas on Thursday. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, people over there trying to lose weight, trying to get to what they need to get to. And y'all over here advertising free pizza, free steaks and stuff. Well, not steak, but y'all, I'm overdoing it. But free pizza and stuff. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all ain't working out nothing. I'll be working out at the table, working my mouth out, eating that pizza. They wrong for that. That's how they knew they used to get money back in the day. I don't even know if they still do that number, but y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Now how are we supposed to have the faith the size of a mustard seed to lose this weight? And y'all got 17 boxes of pizza over here. Pepperoni, sausage, cheese, hamburger. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Just wrong to do to people like that. They ain't updated us yet, y'all. Yeah, but they wasn't having no healthy pizza. Them pizza was from Little Caesars and Little Papa John's. That's the one, Little Papa John's. That's the one they use. Talking about free pizzas on Thursday. Girl, right, Krispy Kreme all in the morning. Krispy Kreme all in the morning time. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. That is just foolish. I mean, my whole workout would literally be in vain because I wouldn't leave without at least 3 slices of pizza. I am not going to forfeit my own workout for pizza though. I work too hard. I know that's right. Shit, I don't know if I got that strength yet. I always thought Planet Fitness was a joke of all gyms. They are. They definitely a joke. They always a joke trying to get you talking about your first month is $10. So your first month is $1. Girl, they forget to tell you about all them fees. Oh no, they don't forget to tell you, they just don't. Alright, let's see. Combs Agrego says, here Jules writes to Ventura, great to see you, beautiful, and then I am at your door, right? Not great to see you, beautiful, and I'm at your door. The agent says, correct. Then, yeah, you gotta give blood to counsel. Gallegos then said, here Miss Ventura writes, I'm horny and bored, right? And the agent says yes. Their membership for Black Card is now $24.99 a month. Oh, you got a membership over there, Miss Catherine? Planet Fitness is only surviving because of Van. Mm-hmm. I was so sad when they got rid of Curves, that gym for just women. Yeah, I remember my auntie and my cousin, they was on Weight Watchers, and they used to go to Curves every Saturday. Mm-hmm. They used to go to Curves on Friday, and they used to go to Weight Watchers on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Gigi. I want to charge for cancer. I don't. Yeah. They you gotta give blood to cancer, or you used to. I ain't had no gym membership over there in a long time, and I don't want one. Send me to LA Fitness. Okay? That's where I prefer to be. We have to call the bank every month. They keep auto drafting payments after we cancel. That's why I don't fool with them no more. They mess with me. I close that bank account real quick and went and open me up a new one. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Ain't finna play with y'all. You gotta give blood and get it canceled, and then they don't keep charging you no more. I don't play with them. I'll straight up close their account, because they will do that. They will straight up. I think they ended up charging me at least 3 to 4 months after I cancel mine. And I said, oh no, I'm gonna fix y'all. We're gonna close this account, because the bank will never give it back. Y'all give me 1 second. I had to let the doctors out real quick. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we done already picked up on the defensive strategy. We know what they doing. I agree. It's LA Fitnesses all around DFW. It's one up the street in walking distance to me. So no, they haven't closed them. Why you say unfortunately? I like LA Fitness. LA Fitness is way better than what's the name? The men's off up in there be fine too. I'll just be looking. Now, if my homie's gym wasn't so far, like way out there in Frisco, I would definitely go to his gym. But he's way too far. By the time I get out there and try to work out, y'all, I'm ready to come on back to the house. Hell, I done worked out driving now. Okay, so... okay, I read the one about Jules' rights. Okay, so Combs Gallegos. Here, Mr. Combs says to Miss Ventura, I'm not asking you to F off. What do you want to do? And she said, I want to smoke, go for a walk. Let's go out and have some carefree fun. I'll go get the volume, right? And the agent responds with yes. Wait a minute, let me see. That we were doing well in the market. I think that quite a few of them have closed here in Philly and surrounding suburbs. I know the one in Easton PA closed. Yeah, it's still open around here. It's still open around here. And my friend got a gym. He do workout classes. He do everything, but he just too far. He too far, child. I have to wait till I get paid to get some gas to go way the hell out there. All right. On cross-examination, defense attorney Tenny Gallegos questioned Ms. Penland, a special agent with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, on the list of individuals associated with the meetings in the charge. She said that there could have been other people present, but if I did not have the evidence that their name is not in this chart. So again, she basically saying, oh, you didn't get all the evidence that you might have said that you got. So, child. Can we not go to lunch at 8 p.m. today? Can we go to lunch earlier than that? Please. Please. Please, please, please. Duration. I don't see his email in this thing. That's a problem. I forwarded it to him. Why do I not see it? Is this it? Yes, this is it. Copy. Okay, we're just waiting on some more tweets, y'all. And I'm over here doing a million things at a time. Hey, twerk something. Twerk something. Twerk, 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 twerk something. Hey, twerk something. Hey. You better twerk, 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 twerk something, girl. Okay, I can't use this because of the date. God damn it. I still need to watch Housewives. I still need to watch Housewives. I still need to do my quick recap on Straw. I don't got much to say, but I do got some things I want to say, and I know I'm behind. I still need to do my live about the Stellar Awards. I got a lot to do, man. All right. Co-producer. Okay, recordings. Sharing producer. On the show before its official release, duration, composition, obligations, continue. Any breach of contract, honey, may result in immediate termination. Oh, take your time on the review for Straw because I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I probably won't get to that till probably Thursday or Friday. But yeah, I do want to review it since I watched it. And Divorce Sisters is not a bad show. For it to be a Tyler Perry show, I don't know, it's at least as of yet, it's not a bad show. I feel like it's moving, at a steady pace. I feel like it's, it's one of Tyler Perry's better shows. It's no have and have nots, honey. IPV, you missed the last episode. And the fact that you will not let me live that down like it's my fault, it's not my fault. And listen, here's what's crazy. If Terry isn't here, Terry can admit, we watched the last episode of Fight Night, and then we also watched Found, the show Found. Now it's canceled now, but we also watched Found, and you were nowhere to be found. I did. I promise you I did. I wish Terry was still in here because she would tell you. We did. We watched the last episode of Fight Night, and then but I also heard that they are thinking about doing like a second part to Fight Night. I did hear that. But anyway, I did do it a while back. Don't pull my sis Terry in it now. It's the truth. We watched it. And you know why we ended Found was because hell, it was only me and Terry in the damn watch party. So I was like, well, I'll let you get some rest in hell. I'll give me some too. It wasn't nobody watching it. I don't remember that. That was some months ago. You're asking me what happened at the end. That was months ago. I don't remember. Do you know how many shows I've watched since then? Do you know how many movies I've watched since then? Ask me what happened at the end of Fighting Temptations. I can tell you that. But ask me what happened at the end of Have and the Have-Nots. I don't remember what happened. That was months ago. We did watch it. I'm finna have to call Terry. Because IPV just walking around. Said, you never did it. Did. We did. We sure did. Alright, let's see what they got over here. We don't got nothing yet. Well, y'all need to hurry up so I can go cut up my chicken and my vegetables. My onions, my carrots, and my celery. You are good all the time, and all the time you are good. I don't know if y'all heard that lady singing the happy birthday song, but she like, happy birthday to you. Hey, y'all heard that lady do that? This shit is so funny to me. It is so funny to me. Oh, thank you, Miss Bay. Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it. Good morning, Chef and chat. Since I'm late, what did I miss so far? Again, thank you for your super chat. So right now, the defense is cross-examining the specialist. But they're asking questions about things that were not included in the in her report. So that's what they're cross-examining her on now. I don't think you really missed much. I think the most of the smoke was from this morning with juror number 6 and juror number 7, and then also the judge threatened to. He threatened to get all of them for leaking something sealed to the press, or because there's an article written about it. We don't know what it is yet, but that's what they're alluding to. So the judge had no plan. I mean, the judge ate them up this morning. The judge was not playing. The judge woke up with time on his hands. And so right now, they're on the sidebar. Right now they're on the sidebar. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, that's an old tweet from some minutes ago. Okay, here we go. Mr. Garego says, Mr. Combs right, I like it when Jules was in the room next door. Did you include this? Agent said, no. My job was not to add things, just to check if what was in was correct. Mr. Combs right, you horny or sleepy? And she says, both. The agent just told you, Garego's wife, Tina Garego's wife, you sitting up here trying to question. He's saying you don't add nothing, you don't pretty much take nothing away. All her job to do is to make sure that it's correct. Someone said juror number 2. According to Armand, according to CNN, according to Inner City Press, and according to Tisa Tells, it's jury number 7. I didn't really hear number 2. They said it was number 7. From what I heard. I could be wrong. While we on lunch, I'll be watching them. I'll be watching them to see what everybody says. My son in this agreement, the producer confirms underlining and understanding the acceptance of this conjugation and agrees to uphold fully. Ooh, child, things are gone. Jimmy, I knew it was something that I meant to tell you, or I meant to say to you the other day. I sent you something and I never got a response on it. I also sent it to Terry too, and I never got a response from either one of y'all. How do I feel about that? I don't know how I feel about that. Queen Sheba said it too, and she's in court daily as well. Yeah, I didn't hear juror number 2. I definitely heard number 7. I didn't watch Queen Sheba this morning. I think when I saw Queen Sheba's video, I think I was already live or something like that. Yeah, I think she was live when I was getting ready to go live. I'll go look around later on to see if they gonna remove another one. I'm sure the judge sounds pretty stern about removing this juror because they feel like, the judge feel like that juror has had communications with other jurors. There was some text message or something that was sent to somebody, to one of the jurors, that asked, "Are you on the jury for the Diddy trial?" And I don't know. Man, if I had some money and I was up there in New York, child, listen. I'd be friendly to everybody. I need to go back to my inbox. I thought I replied to everything you sent. Yeah, it's a photograph of something. I'll put it. Okay. I be out there showing out. I ain't gonna even hold y'all, cause I be friendly with everybody. Out there doing my big one, getting to this money. Okay, so let's shut off the public screens and show these videos. The judge says, "Okay, done." Jurors, put on your headphones. Everyone hear some soothing piano music? Good. Play the video. So everybody in the thing, I'll send it again. Everybody on the jury, they got to put on their headphones, and the other people, they got to listen to that funeral parlor music. That funeral home music. Let me see. Outstanding. Lord, you brought me out. Excited. It makes me want to shout. I only see videos in my inbox. I sent it to you again. It was like last week. But I just thought about it because I'm working on something, and I was like, oh, I never got a response. Terry, we is definitely talking about you while you put it eye them eyes emojis and them and that crying face. Yeah. I thought it was his coworker. Who was a coworker? Terry, will you tell IPV we did watch the last episode of Fight Night and IPV just didn't show up? She was definitely invited, and she just decided not to show up because not only did we talk about Fight Night, that was the same day that we rolled over into the show Found. And nobody was watching it but me and you. Me and you. Sorry, Cassie. I had to. Sorry, Cassie. Sorry. Sorry, Cassie. I had to do it. It's just me and you. Had to do it, Cassie. Had to. Are they listening to... Not Take Me to the King. Thank you. And the people now in the chat get to witness Terry telling what happened. I ended I ended I ended found because it wasn't nobody in there but me and Terry. And I said, well, I'm not going to keep you if that's the case. You keep asking me that, and I don't remember. I got to literally go back and watch it. I don't remember. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Listen, I don't remember. I don't even remember. Hell, half of the time I can't remember what happened yesterday in this case. Defense attorney Tenny Gallegos is reviewing messages previously entered into evidence, in which Cassie Ventura expressed that she wants to freak off or discuss planning to freak off with Sean Diddy Combs and escorts. Combs called Ventura 5 more times in the next half hour, but none of the calls were answered. KK Combs, former chief of staff, also called Ventura once during that period, and she also didn't get an answer. Penland has responded each time that she was not involved with the case and only reviewed materials involved by prosecutors to ensure that the charts were accurate based on the underlying source documents. Y'all, ain't no telling what the defense is about to do now. I don't remember IPV. Jesus. So we just gonna watch it again. We'll watch it again, child. Cause child. But that means y'all gonna have to join my Discord group. Angel will snap on you. Keep playing with her if you want to. Angel don't like, boy, Angel don't like a guest around her. Discord have my nerves on edge. I try to keep my Discord simple. Yeah, I try to keep it simple. We dog sitting, so Spot is the other dog's name, and he was messing with Angel, and I told him he better leave her alone because she will snap on him. She do not do that. She does, baby. Angel really got a personality of Angel got a personality of a Capricorn for real. Angel got the personality of a Capricorn. She do not play. Well, Discord is so much easier for me to have a watch party, and plus it's free. With StreamYard, unless somebody want to bless the platform, we'll go ahead and get this StreamYard. Let me let y'all know how much the thing is. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to the plan. Let's see. Wait a minute. Referrals. That's not what I need. I'm gonna go back home. My account, biller. Let's see. Child, they got the nerve to bill you weekly or monthly. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, y'all giving 42% off if you bill weekly. So weekly is $20.48. for the weekly thing. And then yearly, that says 50% off, 55% off. I ain't interested in the weekly. But the monthly, oh no, my bad. It's $20.48 a week. Okay, not a month, but a week. StreamYard be tripping. Spot is going to be spotless. She hasn't gotten over her childhood trauma. Leave her child. Spot better leave her alone. She do not play. This really don't play either like that. The only dog that, like, they are very friendly dogs, but the only dog that really is like hyper and moves around and does his thing is DJ. But DJ has been sick, so DJ had to go to the vet. It's very expensive. I thought this said $20 a month, but it say $20.48 a week. Hell no. I'll be using Discord. Discord is free, honey. I may just have to do a tutorial on Discord for the people, so y'all know how to use it. My cellular provider doesn't like Discord. It consistently blocks it, so I deleted it as well. Oh no. Yeah, if I find another platform that I can use, I'll probably try to use it, but for now, Discord is free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. Okay, let's see. We got a tweet. Tweet a little tweet. Tweet a little tweet. Oh no, we don't got a tweet. Inner City Press said true crime ? While U.S. versus Combs jurors watch freak off videos with it. Oh, they're watching the freak off videos. They said they watched them freak off videos yesterday. Yeah, once you get in and watch, it's so different. You can actually honestly do like you do on YouTube, where you can close like your phone screen and it still play in the background. So that's a good thing too. All right, but before I go to lunch, I gotta send this contract off. Let's see. Let's see here. On my Not the Videos, someone checked on Auntie Mother. Not check on Auntie Mother. I do wonder, so the saints is over there, the saints, the saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled saints is over there watching the thing. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I'll just go back to that original one. There we go. Oh, I thought that thing made that up. It was already done. Switzerland. Well, child, they ain't gonna block nothing over here because y'all president talking about Trump Mobile. $400. Boy, Trump, I am so sick of Trump issues. I said I was gonna do a video about that and put that on the other channel. Trump got a thing. I'm talking about Trump Mobile, sir. It's a no for me. Download. I guess I can put / agreement. All right. We didn't see Aunt Natty today, and was Aunt Natty in one of them lives earlier? All right, the jury is still watching the videos. For the record, Miss Foster has put it on until minute 14. More videos are shown. I didn't see her either, I don't think. Then they can have their secret squirrel tip. Yeah, so they are listening to them freak out videos, child. Somebody said yesterday, while they was watching them freak outs, one of the jurors was happy and excited at what they said. Somebody, he had a little smirk on his face. Some of the other people said, or some of the other reactions was, some people was covering their mouth. Child. Wait, what is this?
According to your lawsuit, you were hired by a security firm to work security at one of the infamous white parties that was thrown by Sean Combs in the Hamptons. What was that experience like?
At first, he was incredibly friendly, very gracious.
So you had a friendly chat, and then, according to your lawsuit, at some point later in the night, Sean Combs himself offered you a drink. This didn't come from staff or someone holding a tray of drinks. It came from him directly.
Correct. The first drink started to have some effect on me, and I just thought, wow, these are really strong drinks. It wasn't until the second drink, and it was already too late, that I realized that there was something wrong with the drinks. Sadly, Sean Combs was waiting in the wings. He was watching from some sort of vantage point. And once I was in a helpless position and he was sure that he was in a position of power, then he took advantage of the situation.
You allege that you were forcibly pushed into an SUV by Sean Combs. That act alone, according to your lawsuit, left you in considerable pain. And then once inside the vehicle, your lawsuit says plaintiff was held down by Combs, who overpowered him while he struggled to escape due to the effects of the drugs in his system. And it goes on to say that he sodomized you.
I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And he was acting like it was nothing. And he seemed to be disconnect.
Oh, sorry, y'all. My bad.
According to that, he sodomized you.
I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And he was acting like it was nothing. And he seemed to be disconnected from it. But it was abusive. beyond belief.
Okay, so this was an interview that CNN, so like I'm on the CNN page with the live updates from the trial. And y'all, this was an interview, and I think so you can't really hear because they distorted his voice, and they also blacked out him on the screen so you can't see who he is. So this is the John Doe that sued Diddy. So I'm really thinking, y'all, I think it is so important for me to go back over that Little Round lawsuit, because we may feel the type of way about Tyrone Blackburn, but something about that lawsuit, I believe some of the stuff in there got to be a little true. So I do think it's important for us to go over that Little Round lawsuit. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I think we need to go back over it. I really do, because I feel like there's a lot of things in that lawsuit that it may have not been right at the time or may have not been accurate at the time, but some of this stuff that I feel like is in there, I feel like some of that stuff is true. I really do. Melanie Beauty, that was a John Doe who filed the lawsuit against Diddy, and he was given his account as to what happened. Apparently there's a lot of stuff in that lawsuit worth taking a peek at. Yeah, I know we went over when it originally came out, but I feel like we forgot, and I feel like we probably need to be a little bit refreshed on some of that stuff, because it's a lot going on. I told Pam I didn't pay attention to that lawsuit because Tyrone Blackburn was over there. Yeah, and Tyrone Blackburn, I mean, he did get some things incorrect, and he had to refile because he got some things incorrect, but I do believe that it is worth taking a look at again. We ain't heard from Stevie J since. What I'm gagged about, though, is, y'all, that the defense only needs 2 to 5 days? That is crazy to me. So let's just say they end up using 2 days. 2 days? 2 days? Compared to 2 weeks? It's crazy. That's crazy. That is bananas. Very much so. Bananas. Who was young JB? Brother was licking his. Listen, when I seen Diddy kiss his mama in her mouth, that tell me everything I need to know. Oh, Justin Bieber. Child, Justin Bieber got some other stuff he need to focus on, because Justin Bieber been wilding out on social media. I get it. I see don't nobody want to testify for him. That tells me that the defense, they probably thought they had some things, but ain't nobody really fool around. Child. Child, Justin need to go find some help. Because I do not think his friend was being... He ended a friendship because the person said... I mean, if you don't want to hear your real friends tell you what... Even when you going through something, sometimes we don't want to hear it, but I don't see anything that his friend did or that friend did wrong. And he blocked him and told him... I mean, granted... People want their peace, and I get that. But, I don't know. Something about that just tells me that you really going through, And I really hope that friend don't block you or don't get rid of you, because you may come back around. I think you just kind of need to go through what you're going through and then come back around, you know? Ciao. She said we can only assume that the jury is listening to explicit content for 14 minutes. That is crazy. I want to be born again. Oh, that, I don't think it's I want to be born again. Do you want to be born again? Say the word. If you want to be born again, say the word. Jury's watching videos from 2012 until 2014 showing Bentera during an alleged freak-off. I don't know if I downloaded this. I don't think I did. Whatever Ditto did to him. I don't know who did it, but whoever did it, get it together, child. Okay. Let's use this. Select files. Today. Create document. I'm sure after they read these videos, after they watch these videos, they're going to lunch. Girl, give me DocuSign. I don't know how to use this shit. It's the... Oh, here we go. Drop it down low. Hey, drop it down low. Drop it down low. Low to the flow. Low to the flow. Drop it down low. Drop it down low to the floor. Drop it down low to the floor. Yeah. Y'all send me some ice. Heat index over here, 103. Child, telling you. Oh, yeah, it is a required bill. Right. They're gonna need an extended break. You sure right. Who can eat after all of that? Right. You ain't even lying. Who can sit up and eat after watching that stuff? You are not lying.
Y'all for hitting that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button and subscribe, honey. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe, and you won't be disappointed at all. You won't be disappointed at all. I know my algorithm is changing because I see so many people and I don't know them. Like, I don't know you people. There's a whole bunch of whack folks and all that kind of. That's probably part of shit, but it's all kind of people all up in my algorithm over here. I'm happy to be out of that foolish algorithm. Yeah. Yep. She was a fairy. Spot. I can tell your mama and them and stuff, they spoil you too much because we don't do that around here. Chef, did you see the court papers from Netta's missing? I saw that. I'ma stay out of it. I'ma stay out. I saw it. I did. I saw it. I did see it. I sure did. I did see it, and I was gagged. I said, oop, nope. Mm-mm. Why is it not letting me get started? Oh, probably because of the name. Let me redo this. Yeah, child, I seen it on somebody's community wall yesterday. But I want Netta to stop going after these men. After these women. That's what I want Netta to stop doing. Why is y'all not letting me do anything? Okay, let's see if we got an update. I think they may be at lunch. Let's see. All right, they are at lunch, y'all. I just so happened to be scrolling on YouTube yesterday, and that's how I saw it. Well, it may have been this morning. I don't remember, but I did see it. And I was like, when I looked at it, I said, how they gonna say that this is a joke? Child. Spot if you don't stop. Let me see. I need to know, is this free? I don't want all this other stuff. Y'all doing too damn much. Father gave me grace. You are saying that I have. That's what they're saying, allegedly, y'all. That's what they're saying, allegedly. Allegedly. That's what they're saying. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. No fields associated with this role. Sender. Prepare sign request. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I probably look at a YouTube video. I don't even want to know what the baby mama look like. Angel's slaps spot one good time and he will leave you alone. I don't think he bothering Angel. He just whining. I wouldn't do that whining around here. All of the dogs here are grown. Okay, they're grown dogs. Even DJ. DJ is grown. So he don't walk around and doing all that whining and going on. So I ain't finna let them do it. Or Spot do it. All right, y'all. Well, listen. I am gonna take a break because I have been live since 6 o'clock this morning. I've literally been live almost 6 hours already. So I am gonna take a break. I'll be back around 2. And we will go over the second half of things. Now, if another witness like this come, then we'll come at 2. If that man get his tail on the stand, we gonna come back immediately. Okay? Understand that. All right? So with that being said, I'm gonna get ready to go make my lunch. Who let Joe I don't know. My God. And y'all gotta remember back then he was bigger. Back then. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I will catch you guys later. Again, like I said, I'm gonna go make my lunch and we're gonna go from there. All right? I will talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.